Well, I feel like I'm in this position all too often. Hello there and welcome back to the HullCityFanCentral YouTube channel, where today we'll be discussing that Ruben has been sacked as Hull City manager. Yes, the turnaround. Well, it's quick in Adrian Ajayi's books. We know this. Hull City will be going into, I believe, their fifth manager in the past year. Of course, this point last year, we said goodbye to Liam Rosenior, regretfully. And then partway through the season, we said goodbye to Tim Volter. Had Andy Dawson's caretaker manager for a little bit before Ruben Sayers came in charge in December. Led Hull City to keep their safety in the Championship, kept us in the Championship, ready for this next campaign. And from myself and lots of other Hull City fans online and stuff like that, wanted Ruben Sayers to keep charge of this club, keep in the managerial role, keep going and see what he can do with a full summer under his belt to bring in players. Of course, we'll have players returning back from their season-ending injuries, the key players like Mohamed Belloumi, Liam Miller and so on, and have a really good summer under him. But that's not going to happen. It will be a new man in charge, and we'll start the speculation now on who it could be. An early name that was thrown out was Tony Mowbray. Of course, we'll wait and see a bit more on that, and I'll probably have a video coming out tomorrow or the days after as we get a proper ranking list on who could be the next Hull City manager. I mean, this is just going to be a tale all this time, isn't it? I feel like we're taking Watford's thunder, getting a new manager every 6 months or so. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous at this point now. Just trust the manager to keep the reins for a little bit. We thought that was going to be the thing with Liam Rosenior. It was going to be the thing with Liam Rosenior. But then that obviously didn't happen for many different reasons, which we've obviously discussed in various different videos on the channel. Tim Volter, we know we don't want to go back to that land, do we? We know that was far from what we want. And then obviously Ruben Sayers, we thought maybe we could have a Liam Rosenior take two in sort of a younger up-and-coming manager. Has done it a little bit before in League One, come in to keep us safe, and then next season can really excel on. Well, he didn't get that next season to excel on, does he? He's cut ties from the club. I believe the statement in the term in the statement was have departed with Hull City with immediate effect. Hull City have departed their ways with him with immediate effect. Pretty much meaning he has been sacked or certainly shown the door in a graceful manner. Of course, alongside this, his two backroom assistants will leave in James Oliver Pierce, I believe his name is, and then Tobias Loveland. Both of them really good backroom technical staff that were key contributors into some of the successes that we saw, or the very rare few successes that we saw in the second half of the season, where Hull City managed to steer themselves away from the relegation zone, of course, on final day, that being. But they will depart the club. Of course, they came in with Ruben Sayers, and they will depart with Ruben Sayers. They are part of his team, and you can't really fault them too much for doing so. Of course, the new manager, whoever it will be, will come in and we'll have a few new additions into the backroom staff. Hopefully. I mean, this time I've been saying for the run up to the end of the season, I was like, no matter where we are, I had a good inkling that would be in the Championship, but no matter if it was in League One or the Championship, we want a normal, standardised summer, but with a bit of excitement in it. Well, this is not excitement. This is adding more nerve to the fire, more fuel to the fire of what we was promising, or what we was hoping to be a Championship season next season, where we're not in a relegation fight, where we're seeing good football week in, week out by this team, and where we're maybe not pushing for promotion, but certainly a mid-table to upper mid-table finish compared to the season that we've just had. We've got players coming back from injury, and then obviously hoping for a big summer under what would have been Ruben Sayers, but now it's not going to be. We'll hopefully have a new manager in the doors before the transfer window opens, so they do get a full summer under their belts, and hopefully can do the right transfer business, and hopefully get the right transfer business done early, as in comparison to last summer. Let's not have any repeats of what happened last summer, because it's almost starting to turn into that, where we are starting to get the feeling that, oh wait, maybe the things that we were promised, or the things that we were hoping to happen, are not happening, and we're reverting back to the system format that we saw last summer, which obviously, as we all very well know, it didn't pan out, did it? Hull City only managed to stay in the Championship by the skin of their teeth, and if the aspirations of the club, which was stated in the document where this is what is good for the club, that's what was stated. This is the right thing that's going to happen. This is the best thing for the club, is to get rid of Ruben Sayers and bring in a new manager who will take the club to the level where Adrian wants, where hopefully the fans want, and hopefully these aspirations are still in alignment. But it's almost feeling a little bit of a disconnect, certainly in the past 6 months, between management and the fans of the club, where that was a key contributing factor into what had been a good reign under Adrian Al-Jali so far. It's almost seeming like this past year, 6 months, certainly there's been a bit of a disconnect. Hopefully a new man coming in and some positive results on the field, a positive summer, and some hopeful clarification from the owner. Of course, there will be some sort of media junkie or something with Adrian on this sacking of Ruben Sayers. As I say, I will keep you updated on all of the news surrounding the new managerial hunt for Hull City. We saw it coming for a little bit of time, so there has been a bit of speculation for a while to backdate on. And then obviously all the news surrounding Hull City throughout this summer, not only managerial, but hopefully some promising players coming in. There has been some inklings on that so far, some promising ones as well. But hopefully they will keep on going within the uncertain times of Hull City at the moment. But yeah, Ruben Sayers, he's gone. His backroom staff as well. And so what is next for Hull City under Adrian Al-Jali? I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you there. Up the Tigers.